'Twas a pleasure to recount such good tidings.
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
Nun lia tilmo. Ayaile. Ronde minita. Isola dir al-Khaliel.
Yavtarma erume.
Onne kasinke fanil.
Isilrod fanan.
Vindamun.
Akayel arume fa in Iterond. Etele in Lalasta. Isolot Fanun, Landawin and
Salma Anandu.
Kasinke telpi nun finaler. Lera nefir heranon, anne artaher firnis. Aidalia anandor, nun lintan. Heror anne oia fermor, anendune faluntena?
Nenamboe Yavstir Uru Findelnar. Liateren Ayale. Kemen Ros Uru Neteren. Neromen anartelpe minasfana. Nun kemen ros osto luin eldalia, ne kemen vea alcarua.
Luintarme kinalen meltol, parante lume anlis, ne kemen kayayinjo nun sil. Ne meltol linkan aldakar, an fir nun fiam.
Palan hiarmenran, lis elorato ala, nun mor artaher. Nenwen mor aiwanon, alcarwa fir nun eldaya menelume sur carilm. Iavstir lalastar, nun falasmir malananon?
I thank you, friend. It would be no exaggeration to say that you have saved my people.
Your fight continues, does it not? Be well, and come back safe. Stay. Let us talk.
Our past deeds here are as vivid to me as if they were writ upon the wall. Now that we are returned, we shall doubtless forge new memories here as well.
Tane Finland.
Herminra, heruar linta.
Osto silfa malantha alecano mine. Elelote osto silfa malantha alecano mine in Fair avehum. Angudo telpe.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Now fair more Finland top. Tarma, Asir Pella in Minnesota.
My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those in my possession to craft things for you in my spare time. This might be worth a read.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Certainly, Arisen. How might I be of aid? I shall heal you at once. Wait a moment.
You've got them right where you want them.
What?
Is this
What's happened?
the end?
I've got to focus. My shift's only just begun.
There are more who can yet be saved.
We ought to choose our next destination based on the movements of the clouds.
We polished it this morning.
This wish for all our sakes. We need this experiment to succeed at all costs.
Now, where was I headed? Some skills can only be honed on craft.
I suspect you and I are... I require your assistance. Yes, but...
Should I trace life to its source, what might I find? Feels eerie, no one about.
The so-called Forbidden Magic Research Lab appears to have been constructed rather recently.
That does seem to be the case. What's more, only a select few are granted entry.
'Tis all very secretive. I wonder what the citizenry make of it.
Still, I am uneasy. There is no telling how much longer we shall be.
You've pushed your luck too far.
I'll not take that from you.
Pray calm yourselves, good people. I will have none of this squabbling.
Sir Manella, you don't understand. This scoundrel's the one who started it.
No, you don't understand. This is no time for the people of Batal to be quarrelling amongst themselves. We shan't weather this calamity unless we can recall our common purpose and unite our efforts towards it. Ah, Sir Arisen, with the world in such disarray, I could not stand to be away from my homeland. Thus did I return, to render what aid I may. I maintain order as best I can, but for every fire I extinguish, it seems 3 more are incited behind my back. But enough of my woes. You wish us to evacuate? Mayhap the idea merits some thought. After all, if we sit on our haunches, 'tis likely only a matter of time before we share the fate of Mel. Alas, that should we proceed, unheeding of their divisions, I fear that our efforts would come undone ere long. With every soul at their wits' end, conflict is like to spark at the slightest provocation. As such, before we take any measures, I would have you walk amongst the people, Sir Arisen, and should you encounter any discord, pray do aught you can to resolve the people's quarrels, and such efforts will doubtless allow the evacuation to proceed all the more smoothly. As for me, my work here is far from done. Let us part ways for now, and reconvene when you have accomplished all you can.
'Tis no mere tavern brawl we are to mediate, Master. Due caution is advised, methinks.
True enough.
I've had well enough of your nitpicking.
I reckon the world would be better off without you.
Oi, you! Don't go poking your nose in.
Aye, leave off or we'll...
What ought I to do?
Best use this.
Have you lost your bloody mind?
Reckon you can just cut us down in the street? What's the matter with you? Eh? Fine, fine. We'll set our squabble aside for today, so bother us no more.
Got to get this die off quickly.
Moment to replenish my strength.
The sooner the better. Let it all end.
You'll get what's coming to you.
Oi, get back here!
Cease this at once.
Well met.
Must hold out till someone comes. Couldn't hurt.
Oi! I saw it first. Phew. Trust a flea-ridden hide to take it all for himself.
Why must I share with a fangless one? This is no more your food than Batal is your land.
You there! You couldn't have come at a better time. Put this upstart in his place for me, won't you? Go on, lay into him. If that's what you think, why...
Aye, clear off. Pretty words shan't fill our bellies. I'll not take that from you.
You said it's bad to hurt people. Wow! Thanks, sir. Say, Rakim, would you like some? I can't eat all this myself.
Really? Thanks. That's mighty kind of you. If only our fathers could do the same.
Oi, leave my kid alone.
You're not some child snatcher, are you?
Wait. You shared your food with them. Thank you, sir. As for you, Nomos, it would seem we were both but looking out for our children.
Aye. Mayhap we're not so different after all. And we both had children fed. We've no reason to quarrel.
The desire to protect one's kin transcends race and culture. It just goes to show, we are none of us so different.
Outstanding.
A customer, then. That changes things.
You're just riding on your father's coattails.
You slander my honor, sir. I demand a duel. This is no business of yours. Be gone!
Now, Narborough, let's not be too hasty. If we are to duel, we ought to have a witness. Otherwise, who's to say the victor fought with honor?
Aye, true enough. Without a witness, either of us could simply kill the other, then disavow the use of any underhandedness. Well, sir, what say you? Will you watch over us while I take this scoundrel to task? This knave dared to slight my honor. He said my swordsmanship was hardly fit to wound a training dummy. The bloody nerve of him.
And I'd say it again. 'Twas your dear father's patronage that made you a sentinel, not your own skill.
You have my gratitude, sir. Let us delay no further. Come, Scario. Prepare yourself.
Have at you!
Hold fast. You have the strength to prevail. Shit.
You plan
This
to
ain't
roll
good.
over and die, then?
Put your back into it.
Stay back, lest you get caught in the fray.
This can't be happening. Scared? Not on your life.
Show 'em what cares.
Mercy.
I admit it. I underestimated your skill. The loss is mine.
Nay, 'twas I who underestimated you. I'd thought to score an easy victory, but you fought fair and capably.
We owe you a debt, sir. 'Tis on your account that we've seen some sense. Were it not for your timely appearance, I'd wager this nonsense might have cost one of us their life.
Indeed. Better to hone our respective skills than take up arms against petty slights, I say.
It seems some things can only be resolved by crossing blades. But I doubt they'll quarrel again after this.
My heart is light as a feather after that exchange.
Ah, Sir Arisen. In less pressing circumstances, I would take issue with your methods. But I cannot deny your efficacy. The people of Batal are beginning to see that they must stand together if they are to survive this calamity. We shall see the fruits of your labors when the time comes to evacuate. At the very least, we need not expect too much opposition to the announcement. Pray, return to Empress Nadinia and apprise her of your doings. I must remain here to ensure no further squabbles arise. Heavens only know how many lives you have saved this day. I hope you will accept this humble reward for your efforts.
What say we report back to Empress Nadinia? Her Majesty ought be willing to commence the evacuation now.
'Tis easily done.
Unless pray, return to Her Majesty and apprise her of your doings. I must remain here to ensure no further squabbles arise.
Peculiar sensation filled me during my time with Lord Faesus. Though I was unconscious, I could always sense your presence, Arisen.
Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid. You called? Forgive me, but you do not appear to be in need of aid.
Her Majesty has begun her supplications. None may see her ere they conclude.
Stay your hand, Vera. This one may pass. Come hither. We would speak with you. One of our ministers informs us that you have been espied in the city, resolving the people's troubles. You have our gratitude for your efforts, which have doubtless bettered the fate of this nation and its citizenry. Your journey continues, does it not? We wish you good fortune on your travels, wheresoe'er they may take you.
Pray excuse the interruption, Your Majesty, but I fear time is upon us. I would see you prepared for the road ahead.
Indeed. Forgive us, but we must take our leave. Farewell.
Batal and the rest town are now safely evacuated. I am certain we can rely upon Simonella to keep the peace.
A result to be proud of.
Then I shall remain by your side.
I'm in no hurry to leave. Lots to look forward to, but a long day of work. It's a bit early for a rest as yet.
This place is awful dull. Can't complain, mind. My news. There's no trouble.
That's not acting up today.
Mayhap this time you use your lantern, Master.
There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master. Not a foe in sight.
I'll take the peace and quiet over a horde of enemies any day.
Yes, yes. Here.
An ambush! Where was the fiend hiding?
Steel yourself. That's the main path.
Of course.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
Ah, I remember you. What brings you to the encampment? 'Tis a miracle you're still alive. Though I dare say that's true of all of us. Oh? You believe we ought to evacuate? Well, you've traveled far indeed to deliver these tidings. Farther, I dare say, than anyone would go for the sake of an idle jest. If we must leave, we shall have to begin preparations at once. But I think we're a bit short on hands to attend to all that must be done. In fact, there's a rather delicate matter that I could use some help with. A blacksmith and his wife dwell on the encampment outskirts. Might you escort them here, so that they can join the evacuation? The smith, Gustava, is a man of good sense. But as for his wife... well, suffice to say, Cleuna has always been a contentious sort. She'd have naught to do with us, given the choice, and isn't likely to take kindly to the arrival of any of my knights on her doorstep. I can only hope that she will be more willing to listen to you, and while you're taking care of that, I will see to it that the encampment is made ready to depart with all due haste.
Ah, I remember the blacksmith and his lady wife well. I only hope we can convince them to join the evacuation.
It's no great shock to me.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use. Well done.
That was outstanding. If you can count upon my aid.
There's something down there. Is it safe to descend? It shall be done. I am here to aid you, Arisen. Let me get that. 'Tis a hobgoblin!
Our foe is susceptible to lightning attacks.
Trounced our foe well and true.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls smash beyond repair. I do not understand. What has befallen our world?
We need answers. Who would seek to end this world, and for what purpose?
Well now, you'd have us evacuate with the encampment? I am touched by your kindness, friend, but we'll manage on our own.
Now, I'll hear none of that. I'll see you to safety, my dear, come hell or high water. Besides, I should hope this good soul has earned your trust by now. Helped me out of a tight spot on more than one occasion, if you'll recall. After all that goodwill and the long trek out here to warn us, We'd seem mighty ungrateful, turning our back on another...
Oh, very well, my love, if you insist. Would you be so kind as to escort us to our destination?
Let us see our charges to the encampment. But be mindful, the path seems much changed since last we walked it.
A resounding success.
I cannot fathom your intent.
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
Well, here we are. How long before the evacuation begins, I wonder?
Would you find Ser Ernesto and tell him we've arrived? Let him know that we'll wait here till the time comes.
Sir, I implore you to reconsider. Surely you can see that the situation is dire.
How many times must I say it? I'll not be ordered about. Not by ye, not by anyone. Now bugger off and leave me alone.
Ah, good. You're back. I'm afraid there's another matter for which I must beg your assistance. It concerns the fellow I was just speaking with. Sir Lamond, his name is. The man's something of a regular at our hot springs. I sought him out to tell him of the evacuation, but he has flatly refused to join us. I must confess, I'm at a loss as to how I might convince him. Could I prevail upon you to try your hand? At this point, methinks anything I say will fall on deaf ears.
Sir Lamond is as mighty as 100 soldiers. 'Twould be reassuring to have his aid. Shall we speak with him?
Right you are.
Very well. I shall return.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Short straw.
You can't go in yet, sir.
Fancy meeting ye here, cuz. Did you want something? Not this again. I'm here to live my life as I see fit. I'll not be ordered about by anyone. Not even ye. Now you're cottoning on. No need to worry about me, cuz. If trouble comes calling, I'll be sure to scarp her. Glad we understand each other. I can take care of myself.
Sir Lamond has refused to lend his aid, and it seems there's little hope of changing his mind. Let us inform Sir Ernesto.
A disappointment, to be sure.
So, Sir Lamond is not to be convinced. 'Twould have the hour of our departure is almost upon us. 'Twill be slow going, no doubt. Yet, come what may, I swear to see them all to safe harbor.
I'll take the night watch.
Then I shall remain by your side. A ballista is a ranged weapon. We are under attack!
Shall I finish them off, Arisen?
We are at our best when we combine our strength.
Reinforcements? Would that we had such resources.
Focus. A moment of indecision may spell out doom.
Ah, yes, now I see.
Success. Our foe hasn't even noticed what's being pilfered.
At last! Chance to use this.
I shall finish this! For the Arisen!
Not to extinguish our light, lest we summon it unwittingly. It seems we have enraged our foe.
Reckless opponent takes a piece of prey.
Cyclops tusks are valuable materials. Shall we see if we can't break one off?
Keep thinking of such choice, and you'll be stepped on head on.
I shall see it done. Knock its feet out from under it and strike here at the compass.
Well done, Master!
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
must ask you to refrain from charging off. Teamwork is the crux of our strategy.
Don't be such a worry, Wart.
I espy a hobgoblin. Fire won't do much good here. Best try a different tack.
One with them.
Right where I am. Stop that up. A wise strategy.
Compares to the thrill of victory. I cannot help but feel too dominant.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Thank you. This place does not have long left, I fear. We ought to get to safety. I'd gladly accompany you, believe me. But the others here, Well, suffice to say, follow me. You'll see what I mean.
This is clearly designed to carry us somewhere. It could...
'Tis a jail of sorts, this place. A compound where we set captured pawns to work. They were supposed to be digging up old ruins or some such. I confess, I don't know all of the... Well, here you have it. They've been like this for a month straight now. They refuse to leave. You might as well try. I know they don't die like we do, but it seems cruel to abandon them here, all the same. I never wanted to be here, you know, taking part in all of this. The enslavement of pawns doesn't sit well with me. I suppose that's why I can't bring myself to leave them behind. Either that, or the current state of the world helps to put things in perspective. At any rate, I've tried everything I can think of to get them out, but naught's done any good. I'm at rather a loss.
The command came a month ago or more. We are to remain here. And so we remain.
I implore you, Arisen. Take me with you.
So they're staying here because they were ordered to remain, and they told you that, did they? Strange. I couldn't get a word out of them. But never mind that. More importantly, you've given me an inkling of the problem at hand. It was the Overseer's doing, methinks. When the world changed, that craven up and ran for his life. But on his way out, he used that artifact they call the God's Way to command the pawns to protect him. I expect that order of his is what the pawns were referring to. But why would they continue to obey when the man is long gone? Listen, friend. I've a thought. What say you have a look around and see what you can turn up? If the Overseer's command is indeed still in effect, it could be that he is lurking somewhere not far from here. Use that key to have a look around. Best keep your eyes peeled for the Overseer as well.
Tis locked, Arisen.
Be on the lookout for a likely-looking key.
One can never have too many materials. I'll harvest some now.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
So, the pawns were being held here by the power of this godsway. Now they ought to be free to make good their escape.
I concur.